Hello, everybody. I'm LW, and this is the 30-minute Latchbar challenge. It's for all of us OGs, male and female. So, just as usual, it's only 30 minutes. You work out with whatever you use to work out. And it doesn't matter whether you use weights, treadmill, a machine of any type, treadmill, elliptical machine, Stairmaster, Tony Little, glide machine, doesn't matter. Just work out. You can even turn your music up and just dance for 30 minutes because a lot of people don't realize dancing takes a lot of effort. That's right. Dancing takes a lot of effort and it's exercise. Yes. How about that? So if you want to dance for 30 minutes or if you want to dance longer, be my guest. I'm going to do some cardio, okay? Dancing is cardio. That's right. So that's why it's good for you. How about that? So I'm going to do some cardio, and then I'm going to do some core work, as in sit-ups, crunches. I like to do those because it targets the area that should be targeted. That's where all the food goes, so we should work on our abdomen as often as we possibly can. And I know it's not easy, but that's what we should do. Remember, this entire session is about diet and exercise. So you will hear me speak about exercising and also dieting throughout the 30 minutes. I hope I don't bore you. We all need to exercise and we all need to work out because it will improve your health. And wouldn't you like to improve your health? Most of us would. Improving your health is extremely important because a lot of us neglect our health, and we need to not neglect our health. Number one on the list, keep in mind, America is the most obese country in the world. So we probably have more medical issues than anywhere in the world, which we create for ourselves. We create it because we eat too much. I'm sorry to tell you, someone has to tell you. We need to slow down. All right, let me come over here and get my pad that I want to use because I have special pads that I use for certain exercise because you want to be comfortable. You want to be comfortable when you work out. Keep that in mind. If you haven't started working out, make yourself comfortable so that you can work out without additional stress to your body. Exactly. So that's what I do here. I have a special pad where I use it to do my sit-ups and my crunches. Because when you do a lot of them, you want to be comfortable. So that's where I'm at. So, on a daily basis, you need to exercise. Exercising is good to keep your muscles active. Very important to keep your muscles active, especially as we grow older. If you do not keep your muscles active, your muscles will become inactive. They will be classified as atrophy. Atrophy muscles means that your muscles no longer work. They're no longer effective. So that could cause you to lose your balance. That could cause you to not be able to do the things that you were used to doing. So losing your muscle tone is one thing, but losing your muscle is completely different. And that's what happens when you don't use your muscles. It could happen at any age, but mostly it happens to us older individuals. So we need to do whatever's necessary to maintain our strength, our muscle content, so that you will have strength to do things that you need to do for yourself. Because you can lose the ability to do a lot of things that we all take for granted. Trust me, I've seen it happen. So I encourage all of us to get off the sofa and come on and let's work out. Because working out, like I said, will improve your health. And dieting will also improve your health because in general, most of us overeat. And since we overeat, if we stop overeating as we do, it is going to improve your health. All right. Don't think that exercising will not improve your health, because it will. You want to try and take advantage of everything you possibly can. And we seem to understand that more as we grow older, because when we were much younger, we weren't so concerned about exercising because we did it more naturally. We did it more frequently. We did it without realizing the benefits that we were getting from the exercise that we were doing. But as we get older, we stop exercising. We stop doing those things. And your body doesn't like it because you stop giving it the maintenance that it needs. That's right. That's what I want to call it. Maintenance. Our bodies need it in order to continue to function properly and desirably. Yeah, I'm going back to do some more sit-ups because, as I had mentioned, they're the best exercise for you. I know a lot of us have difficulty in understanding The rationale, it is pretty common sense, but why should I just sit and do curls, making my arms stronger? That's all I'm doing if I'm just doing curls. However, if I'm doing sit-ups, I am actually impacting the core area where weight accumulates. That's right. Once you start working out, you will begin to see the benefits that you've been missing out on. And you're going to want to discipline yourself as to why you didn't do this before. That's right. There you go. Look, it's not that difficult. And as I said, it's very, very rewarding. So, what are you waiting for? You're waiting for a bomb to hit you, to let you know how bad your health is deteriorating? Let me tell you, that bomb could be the final bomb, okay? So you don't want to put yourself or jeopardize your health or put it off any longer, you know? Because it's only affecting you. It'll affect others if you happen to pass on. Ultimately, we all are going to pass, but that's not my point. Start doing something about all your bad habits so that you can improve your health. We want to start contributing less and less to our demise. Because right now we're contributing too much to our demise. That's right. It's up to you if you want to improve your health. Remember, high blood pressure can lead to a stroke or a heart attack. So can diabetes. That's right. Those are the most common illnesses. I shouldn't say that, but those are illnesses that we all are exposed to. We can all get these illnesses. And don't think that just because the doctor gives you a tablet or a pill or what have you to get your blood pressure to go down, that everything's all hunky-dory after that. It's not. You need to wake up, do some research so that you'll know exactly what's going on and what you should really do, what you should be paying attention to, what we all should be paying attention to. Because any pill that you take has side effects, and if you don't do something about it, it's just going to get worse. It continues to grow. Whatever is ailing you, it's not going to get any better unless you do something about it. Take the bull by the horns, as they say. All right. You see, I don't wait until it's time to do a demonstration or to participate in a 30-minute workout to work out. I don't wait just for that. I work out multiple times a day so that I can be prepared to conduct the 30-minute workout with you. That's right. Because 30 minutes is just a start. So you have to start off with 30 minutes and keep up with that regimen, because keeping up with your regimen is being dedicated to what you are attempting to do. And it's also discipline, keeping up with what you need to do. So doing it every day and also including proper dieting will demonstrate your determination to what goal you're actually trying to accomplish. So if you are doing the 3 Ds that as I call them, dedication, determination, and just keep it up, you know? You have to be dedicated, determined, and you have to have discipline. If you don't have the 3 Ds, it's going to be difficult. Of course, along the way, there are more different words that can be used in order to say what you have to do, because I can think of another one really, really quick. Sacrifice. Okay? Sacrificing means that you're going to have to stop doing all the good things that you thought were good for you. Not good for you, but good to you. That's right. So you're going to have to sacrifice a lot of those sweets. If you want to accomplish your goal, those sweets aren't doing you any good. And they come in a lot of different forms. They come liquid, they come baked, they come, all kinds of different ways. You name it, that's how it comes. You can drink sweet things, you can eat sweet things. The bottom line, they're all going to be harmful. If you overeat whatever you're eating, the bottom line, it's going to harm you too. So the condition most of us are in did not happen overnight. And it's not going to go away overnight. So that's why you have to be determined. You'll have to be devoted, you'll have to be dedicated, and you'll have to have discipline. That's 4 Ds there. Okay? So let's do what needs to be done to accomplish your goal. And no one said this was going to be easy. No one. Because it's not going to be easy. You're going to have to work your butt off in order to accomplish your goal. Hey, eating all that food, eating all that no good stuff, you've done that for years. So be rational about getting it off. Doesn't happen overnight. So you're going to have to work at it. And it can be done. Your body is a lot stronger than what you think it is, and so is your mind. We always want to come up with excuses as to why we can't do what's necessary to be done. We sound like a little kid. Children come up with excuses. Adults do things about it. That's right. That's what we have to do. You know, it took a long time to get this far, and I'm not ready to go anywhere yet. And you shouldn't be either. That's right. I know we don't have any control of that, but to a degree, we do. So, if you are taking a lot of medication because you are obese, well, you can do something about it. And I don't mean to be insulting, but you know what? If we're not honest with each other, we shouldn't even communicate. That's the way it is. Truth hurts. And we need to do something about it. So you can start today. Stop procrastinating. Start today. You can start with cutting your meals in half, because you don't need all of that food that you have on your plate. You don't. It's only doing you more and more harm. Haven't you figured it out? The food that you eat is causing harm. You have to stop eating so much of it. I know it's difficult. Everything tastes good. And we as people don't have a limit on how much food we can eat, because we can eat as much as we want to. That's right. That's not good. Because look at where that has gotten us, because we have poor eating practices, habits, and it's habitual. That's right. I know we need to eat just like a car needs gasoline, but we don't need to overeat. Just like a car, you can only fill it up but so far. We don't have that type of gauge. We have to be able to mentally surmise that we are satisfied as opposed to being full. And I know that's not easy, but being satisfied means that you won't have to go to sleep after you finish eating. Because a lot of us, we eat so much, we don't have a choice but to go to sleep after we finish. Does that sound like you? I'll bet it sounds like a lot of you. And in addition, what do we do? After we finish eating, especially at dinner time, we go and sit on the sofa, or we get into the recliner. We stop all activities and we become a couch potato. What good do you think that's doing you? I'm just asking. We don't realize that the television has also addicted you. I want to try and be nice, but We are addicted to watching the television. And while we're watching the television, what do? We snack. We snack to try and stay awake. We snack more. And then we snack on the wrong items. Yes. That dessert that you have every night, you think it's doing you any good? Come on, we're trying to be reasonable and we're trying to apply common sense. So I'm asking the question so that you can apply common sense. We all need to apply common sense when we eat, because once you've eaten too much, then it's too late. Now that you have all of that food in you, time to get some rest because you can't do anything else. So look at what you're doing to yourself. Look at your family. Look at your friends. We all have the same pattern. So then a lot of us say, well, now I have a full tummy of food, so now I can go out and have a few drinks. More calories. These more calories are putting more weight on you. And I know a lot of us, we use the television as our entertainment. I do the same thing, but there's a limit to your entertainment. Don't let the entertainment put you in a bad state of mind. Now, I know when you watch television, there's so many food commercials that it's almost uncontrollable. So now you have to yield to those temptations. That's where the discipline comes in. If you don't yield to the temptation, that means you have no discipline. So you're going to have to suffer the consequences if you give in. But you don't have to give in. It's up to you. It's totally up to you. The television set can entertain you, but at the same time, you have to be conscientious enough to not let it destroy you. Don't sit and watch the television and eat bags and bags of chips. It's detrimental. That's the issue we need to understand. We're about coming to the end of our 30-minute workout. So I want to make sure that I say thank you to those that participated and those that are trying to change your bad habits, because you can change. Our bad habits are causing us to leave this earth as we know it as a human being to another part of life, into the graveyard, possibly to heaven. Possibly. We don't know that. However, what we do know is that we can do something about our poor health. And if you want to continue to see the OG, you can see me at any time. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook, Instagram. The best way to search and find me, though, and to work out with me is on YouTube because I have a special channel. The channel is called the Latchbar. That is correct. So join in and work out with the OG anytime you get ready, whether it's morning, noon, or night. I'm sorry. So I'll be looking forward to seeing you. In the meantime, let's work out, let's improve our health. Have a great day, and thank you all very much.